Yes, your weekly reading. Thank you for your patience and adjusting to the new schedule. Putting the posts up on the community tab has, I think, helped with the scheduling issues. I'm just going to find us here on the live and then share a notification out. Scrappy Doo is number 1. How was your weekend, darling? Starla, hello. I'm good. How are you? All right, why is this not saying that I can see this? That's fun. There we are. There we are. Okay, I got this cute little artistic deck out today, and then I've got the Gateway Oracle for us too. How does that sound, you guys? You went to the beach? Nice. Yeah, apparently it's 20 degrees here right now. The birds out there are singing, "My hummingbird came yesterday," or the day before yesterday. Yeah, it was awesome. That was pretty cool. Just checking the details here, getting this in your playlist. In my happy space. Tags. Language is English. Recording date. It's funny, some of the things that they ask you here and you're getting your stuff together. 18 here. Good morning, Jeremy. How is it in your end of the world? Exciting full moon time. Full moon in Scorpio. Hello. All right, here we go. There we go. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. Lots of landscaping. Love that. I've got I'm inside work today. There we go. Okay. Oof. That's the 8 of Pentacles that fell out. What are we practicing? What are we practicing? All right. Just so you all know, this is set to public, but only members can chat. So you got Scrappy Doo, Starla, Jeremy. I need to share this out in posts so that people without notifications get it. It's asking me if I want to join. So I did a big market this last weekend, and I picked up Bear Salve. Meg Morta, good morning. Oh, there's a different name I'm looking for though. Tallow. I picked up some tallow and I used it on my face. Crystal! Okay, perfect. I think it's members and then mods. Soul Fam is in the building. There we go. I am sharing this in a post for the people who don't get notifications. Members live right now. Right now. Here we go. There we go. Good for you. That's awesome. Congratulations. I'm glad you're finally getting some movement. All right, Scrappy Doo, you're number 1. Any questions? Oh, look, here's the Moonology manifestation. was wild last night. I was out there looking for the moon everywhere, and it was just out front. It was so funny. Well, hopefully something comes through for that. All right, Scrappy, here we are. Ooh, the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is in the daily. The Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles fell out on the floor that very first time. So here we've got the Two of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. These eights are reasons. What is our reason for doing things? What is the reason behind it? We've got the Queen of Wands coming in as well. So making that decision, sort of having an opener, mind about making that decision, right? So maybe looking at other possibilities, more possibilities that are there. The Eight of Cups comes in about new ideas, new possibilities. And then what is it that we're in the habit of doing? What do we keep practicing? Is it beneficial, or is it actually like not helping the situation at all? So we're getting ready to take action on the things we've been thinking about. Your gateway here is accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. Yeah, you're majestic AF. Hi, Saf. And your Moonology card is practice gratitude. All right, that's just in your morning coffee, practice that gratitude. Give yourself 3 things to be grateful for: the cup, the coffee, and the moment in your brain. You know, whatever it is. And just bring that into the moment, So we've got to change those little practices. And once we start putting those little practices in play, they're going to happen more. Yes, yes, yes. That's a pretty rose too, by the way. Aw, bestie. You guys are so awesome. Starla, you're up next. Any questions? Oh, that's awesome. Page of Swords. Woo! Fresh ideas, fresh and young. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. New ideas coming through. Sorry, it's tick season here right now, and anytime a hair moves, it's just like oop, oop, oop. Just what you need to hear this week. Okay. Here we go for Starla. Really? Seriously? The Empress, the Moon, and the Three of Cups, they all just flipped over together. We're just going to put those back in and see. Time of your life. The time of your life. All right. We've got the Three of Wands reversed, the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Cups in the reverse position with the Ace of Swords. New developments coming through. The Three of Wands is these cards are so cute. We're looking into the direction of the future. I know that was awkward, but that's the way that the wands are facing. Looking in the direction of the future, and it's not the way it's seen, but it's the way you see it. And the review that comes with it, the King of Cups coming in here. I think there's an emotional attachment to a thing or an ideal that has come to realization that it actually is a lot bigger than it really is, or than you think it is. More important, it's bigger, it's grander, it's more than you were expecting it to be, but in a good way. And it's sort of challenging the emotions in that good way. Just sort of like, yeah, it's okay to have these big feelings. It's a big event. It's a big thing. It's something that's like, oh, okay. Page of Cups. You know when you hit cold water and you're like, oh, okay, fresh. The Page of Cups comes in and it really is that fresh, new little spring, the new little vine, and the Ace of Swords. Clarity comes through. We're no longer attached to the old things. But understanding that there is it's like your flair on it. It's the way you see it, and that's how it is. That makes it so. And that makes it so. Cool. Expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. So again, when we have our hopes and dreams on things and like manifestations, things that we're wanting to do, when we let go of the control and let the universe have its way, it does grow into a bigger thing, you know, that we are, our capacity is there for, but also challenges us to step into that bigger realm of things. Oh, that's so good. Miracles are blossoming in my life, and it's spring. And it's spring. So look, we've got vines in this. We've got the page on the vine there. And then we've got that Ace of Swords in the vine there as well. So it is new vining, new plantings, new bloomings, new flowers, right? It's like adding a new flower in the garden. You're just going to have to learn how to tend to it. And then it's all good. All good. It's all good. Full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. So we are in full moon energy. It's a full moon Scorpio energy, so it's a little bit more like, yeah, those fears are dissolving. And we're allowing miracles. Don't fear the miracles. Don't fear the miracles. Right? All right. New plants in the garden. Shine bright like a diamond. Woo! If you're getting the push to sort of like do something, but at the same time the push is to sit still, pay attention to that. Because sometimes sitting still and doing something is what needs to be done. It really is. It really, really is. It really, really, really is. It's allowing and opening up to the greater than us, right? Divine Goddess. You're number 6. Hello. All right. Love it. Love it. Jeremy, you are up next. Any questions? 2 years? Look at you. Thank you. Thank you. Charversary. Starla, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. What's up with new connections? Ooh. Oh, lean into it. Ooh. All right. Again, that 8 of Pentacles. That's the one that fell out at the beginning of the reading. That's in the reverse position. 7 of Swords in the reverse position. The Hanged Man in the reverse position. Whew. All right, let's take one more. And then we've got the Chariot. Okay, so yeah, we're looking, and the Star on the bottom of the deck. So we're looking at things like, okay, trying new things, not doing exactly what's been done before, allowing things to be in their own little wild and chaotic bits. Ooh. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay? So that Eight of Pentacles is like, it's okay for the imperfections. It's okay to do the thing for fun. Seven of Swords is in the reverse position. We've got the hammer facing forward with the pentacle on the tip of it. Like, what are we hammering forward for the benefit? That Seven of Swords comes in, and this rat, we're leading forward in love. It's a sharp love, though. There was no other way to put it. And while there are handles on that, on those swords, the swords are looking at those Eight of Pentacles. We're cutting through sort of the thickness of it to allow more, right? And you know what you know. Going forward, you know what you know. And you also know what you don't know. Hello, Mr. Jones. Okay. Give me a few moments. So you know what you know going forward. And it is like, you know more than you've ever let on. And people are going to realize that. We've got the Hanged Man. The Chariot came out on the bottom end of this, which is, I love the Chariot card in this deck. But we're looking at, we've got that footing. We've got that grip. We've got that idea of it. And the backing of that idea of it as well. And that's how you know you don't need to be in the control. Right? The universe is in control. So it's a process of unlearning right now too. So the allowing is also a process of unlearning. How is the new people? How is it looking forward? The new connections? Good. Don't expect things that you've expected out of people previous though. All right. So again, you know what you know. You're going to step into a room of people that are like, they're going to make you question what you're thinking, but they're also going to enhance that stability of being in a room. Weird. Being in a room with them. Like I said, you know what you know, they know what they know, but it's going to be like the language is different, the vibe is different, the feeling is different, and we can't take what was previous into this new situation. We have to allow it to be itself. Our gateway card is soaring into joy. Childlike wonder fills my life. And that's where a little bit of the wild, a little bit of the chaos comes in, a little of the fun factor. Going outside and dancing and shaking your booty in the woods, you know, playing the music extra loud, blowing bubbles out in the sunshine for no reason at all, right? So where that has been different before, it's more free now. It's more fun now. It's more now. Okay. The joy is more now. You're around more joyous people. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel foreign. It's going to feel a little guarded, but that's where you question yourself on these cycles, right? Recognize where the place is. All right. Full moon in Leo. Go wild. Yeah. So it's also allowing that release too, right? Like, yeah, you know, you're going to be around people who you're going to test the water, see where that conversation leads, but it's about learning and exchange too, right? Okay. I love that it's a full moon, and I love the Leo the Lion in there. It's just like, rawr. You look at that Chariot, you look at the card here, childlike wonder fills my life. It is just about having the fun. It's cool to release that. Tension in the shoulders, the stoicness there. It's cool. It's okay. And yeah, unlearning. What things do we carry with us that we don't need to carry with us anymore? What have we been told that just isn't true? We have the Star card right there at the bottom of the... What was true at one point, but is no longer true now. That is what I'm learning. Things we need to think about. Ooh. That is about that. What was once true that is no longer true? Really profound thoughts have been coming through the brain space today. And it's just, I've opened up, I've got clients, we're doing our readings. So I'm really, really tuned into what's going on. And it's coming through loud and clear. Aw. Much love, Jeremy. I hope you have an amazing day planting things. Playing in nature. Go shake your butt at the tree spirits. All right, Meg Morta, we've got a quick one for you, and Crystal, and then Divine Goddess, and Mr. Jones. Goodness, Mr. Jones, thank you so much. So yeah, Jupiter, the moon, the whole 9 yards. There's just been some really weird coincidences with that lately that I'm blown away by, so that's pretty cool. All right, Meg Morta, let's give you a little free card here. Eight of Wands in the reverse position. 8 of Cups in the reverse position. And the Devil card. Ace of Wands. Okay, first of all, make sure contracts are signed. Right? Make sure things are in order. These 2 8s, we've got some movement happening. We've got changes happening. We've got emptying and refilling. Emptying and refilling. Emptying and refilling. Okay? The Devil and the Ace of Wands comes in. Make sure you check your fine print on contracts. You see how we're writing notes here? The Ace of Wands talks about creativity, but in this case with the Devil card coming in, pay attention to contracts. You said you had some things coming up. So let's really pay attention to that. We don't want heartbreak. We've got the 3 of Swords and the Emperor there. So even if you need to get it checked by somebody. What is our next card coming in here? Oh, 7 of Swords. So yeah, take what's yours, know what's yours, and get that ready. You signed a contract, all right. Okay, good. Good. So there will be some movement. That 8 of Wands is definitely moving around. There's a clock on there. The 8 of Cups is sailing, but it is a time of emptying and then refilling. Emptying and then refilling. Embracing the future, which is different and change. I step into the future with an open heart. Here we go. And your moon card is... Oh, leave the past behind. All right, my friend. So if you're feeling it, like if you're kind of feeling the heartbreak, going through all this again, dealing with it all again, right? Allow those feelings to be in that space. Allow your gratitude to come in, okay? And allow yourself to have some fun, okay? Oh, I wish you well on that new endeavor. All right, Miss Crystal, you are up. And then Divine Goddess and Mr. Jones. Thank you so much, Mr. Jones. Here we go. Here we go. Are you at the bottom of a swimming pool? Can you hear me? All right, 2 of Swords, Page of Cups reversed. We've got the Page of Wands and the 2 Two of Cups upright. Oh, I can't even make this shit up. I wish I could take a picture of it. Yeah, Two of Pentacles coming in here. We're looking at a lot of communication, right? So if you, okay, and this really sucks to hear, but if you feel like you're not being heard, maybe change the language for the people that you're talking to. The only reason I say that, we've got the Two of Swords, the Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles here. And oh, when we're personally leveling up, the people around us can get pretty pissed, right? So it's not like the ideas are new going forward, okay? So take that with you. You just have to make the decision to do something and then move forward doing it. What have you been thinking about while doing this job? Like, what has this job giving you where you can be in gratitude to figure out what your next step is, right? Because the universe is just like screaming at you right now. You may not be being heard because, well, the universe is talking to you and they're not listening, it's falling on deaf ears. But that Two of Cups comes in where communication, it is like, okay, well, here we go forward. I have a bright idea. What if I speak to you in your language? Right? Two of Pentacles comes out. Oh, and then the Magician. That's where the magic happens. The Two of Pentacles comes out. We've got the pentacles blowing forward, right? We're blowing the bubbles. And instead of balancing on that pentacle, like in the traditional cards, we've got that sort of essence of it, where we're going to go next, where we're going to create that chaos that we get to sort of clean up. Okay? That's where the magic is. Change your language to suit them. And don't be mad about it. Be happy that you've made that realization that, like, hey, in order for them to understand, I did not set this for 19 plus, just change the language. Oh, here, let me throw salt into the wound. True. So first quarter moon in Leo, it says be humble. And I know sometimes you just want to slay with words, right? Like, just, what the fuck is actually wrong with you? Why are you not listening? But yeah, be humble in the situation and recognize what you need to do in order to be heard. Okay, and then there's an opportunity to practice being off work mode. Yeah. Right? Because there's a time when the work ends. And that has to be the time the work ends. Oh, standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. And that's when the work ends. I didn't even realize what came out. All right, my girl. You've got this. You've got this. All these twos and pages. Fresh ideas, new things coming. Do what you need to do that works for you. So many twos. Right? And sometimes when we, if you've been in class too, that's what's going to change the vocabulary and be like, wah, 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 wah. The red flag has you. Ah! That would be standing firm with boundaries. No, and you can literally say, no, that's a red flag. That came up in my cards. That's not happening. Yes, dear. Standing firm, standing firm. Dun, da, da, da. Yeah, you know what? Good point. You are noble, brave, and strong. Red flag awareness. All right, Divine Goddess, you are up next, and then Mr. Jones. Always a pleasure, always a pleasure. Divine Goddess, you said general reading for you. Here we go. Divine Goddess, the Five of Cups reversed, the Six of Swords upright, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position. Did you hear back about your job applications? So a lot of changed. Thank you. There's a lot of change that's going on, and it's not like it's raining on you, but it's quenching your thirst. The Five of Cups comes in, and you're ready to receive the bigger. It's not so much about deflecting. It's about getting ready to receive. You've got a vessel that's ready to receive. That's ready to receive from above. There we go. So with the Six of Swords, we are looking at moving past certain things and into a new way of being. Oh, cool. The cards line up. Into a new way of being. So even though these swords are dropping, it's opening the way for the messages to come through. Like your intuition is picking up too. You've got to trust yourself with your intuition and with your knowledge, and let ego be on the side, right? So when you're sitting in meditation and those thoughts come in, don't try to fight those thoughts. Just let them wave by, and then sit again in silence and that blankness. Because those thoughts that come through, rather than fighting them, are going to be that inspiration, are going to be that message. Okay? Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position. There is more. You've come up to this far, but there's more, and it's more about trusting yourself and trusting that in oh, and there's a big B. Is trusting yourself and trusting in that intuition. The Six of Wands in the reverse, the Ten of Swords under that as well. What do we have here? You're going to have new feelings about certain things. It'll be like the Ten of Cups in the reverse position. And it shows the Wheel of Fortune in there too. That's so fun. And it is about like, hey, I feel differently about this because I know different things, right? And allow that to be. Step into that. Giving birth. I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. Right? And that just goes with what the cards have been saying about more, feeling more, being more, trusting your intuition more, allowing yourself to be a part of that journey on a fuller basis. Moonology. Ooh, cool your emotions. Full moon in Aries. So full moon energy. Just be aware of any emotions that come up. And again, let them flow in. But we don't need to act on them. We can let them be. Ask our intuition what we need to know about it. Why is this here? Why am I feeling this? And what do I need to learn from this? And then, yeah, be open for that intuition to come through. Because it's more. You're very comfortable. You're very skilled. You're very well. But when we add more, it becomes a little bit, a little nervous. Right? So it's about more. That's awesome. Because it is new you. It is new feeling about something, right? Like having more information and more knowledge. Yes and yes. So you know the saying, is the cup half full? Is it half empty? You just need a bigger cup now because you're going to have more. More feelings, more opportunities, more excitement, more work, more knowledge, more things to choose, more things to deal. Right? It could be more pivot, more, yeah, there's more. More ease, more peace, more happiness, more love, more joy. More minutes in the day to do the things you love. All right, Mr. Jones, let me scroll up. I see your question in here. Oh. More sun to de-stress and clear your head. More nature, more flowers. All right, Mr. Jones, here we are. Okay, you know what? First off, you have every entitlement to be pissed right off that somebody went into your place without permission. First off. So we're going to validate those feelings. Okay? I agree with you. I feel violated and betrayed when people come into my dwelling without permission. I cannot imagine how angry you must feel. And good question. Good question, right? So let's validate those feelings first off, right? There, and it's, you're absolutely right to have those feelings too. Yes. Because usually there's rules about when landlords or anybody are allowed to enter your place unless it's an emergency. So what to do when that happens? We don't have control over the situation, but we have control over how we act around it. So yeah, I'm pissed off. I'm allowed to be pissed off. The rules were broken. I've been violated, right? So that's the position you're in. Taking that deep breath, right? And understanding it's them, it's not you. Right? Okay, another deep breath. We can't change what happened, so replaying it over and over again, we're not going to change the outcome. So if we see ourselves sort of thinking in that stewing and being angry, be there for a minute, but then realize, you know, that minute's got to come to an end as well. And what can you do about it? Can you put a camera in your place watching the door? Can you put an extra lock on your door? How can we change our feelings about it? We've got the Two of Swords coming in the reverse position and the Three of Cups. And then we've got the Six of Cups in the reverse position. So while, oh, and the Eight of Cups. While there's not a whole lot that you have control over that situation right now, we do have control over how we feel about it. So we can look at all aspects of it. Why did they go in? We can look at the neutrality in it, right? And I'm not justifying why or whatever, but when we look at why that happens, we may have a better understanding that will take just a little bit of that angry pit away, right? Like I can understand that. It still happened, but I can understand that. Understanding does not equal forgiveness, right? You don't have to forgive and forget. The Three of Cups comes in talking about it and understanding like where you are in emotions and yeah, I'm glad that you're talking about it. I'm glad that you're aware of it, right? So we don't want to stay in that state of mind. We can think about other things that make us happy. We can think about things we're going to do different going forward. The Six of Cups in the reverse position, right? Is there a way to move out of that situation, with the Eight of Cups and into a situation where you won't have that happen, right? Is it a conversation that can be had and more rules being established? There's a lot of feelings going on in here. We have the Seven of Cups coming in too, right? So is it a conversation that can be had where the rules can be reestablished? Or are we walking on a fine line? Right? That's so unfortunate. There is a lot of cups coming through here. So when we take the Two of Swords as mental clarity, and we're looking at that Three of Cups, we're looking at that Six of Cups in the reverse position, we're looking at that Seven of Cups, right? So every feeling that comes up, when we have the mental clarity to ask it why it's here, why do I feel angry? And we can find our answer to that, and we can let that be. And then we can move forward to the next feeling. Does that make some sense? You do have a camera set up. Good, good, good. So you've got things in place. So you know what was going on, right? Do you know why they went into your place? Was it just like the yearly inspection, or was there an emergency? Big old wasp beam. Ace of Swords comes through. Again, it's mental clarity cutting into that truth. Double checking what it says in your rental agreement maybe, and letting them, reminding them like, hey. Okay. Yearly inspection. Yeah, so like a big wasp. There's something in the contract there that they feel entitled to. Although it still feels like there were some rules that were broken while they were feeling their entitlement, right? So yeah, just check your contract and see things when it comes to the personal emotions part of that. Just when the emotions arise, and I mean, just own them. Because we could be vilely angry, right? And be like, "Arr! May lightning strike you in the ass on the way out the door." But understanding like, yeah, I'm mad, I'm angry. And then why am I mad? Because of this happened. And then seeing things from all points of view, like the points on a clock they're pointing at. And it doesn't make it right, but it helps us with our own emotions. And when we can help ourselves with our own emotions, we're ahead of that game, right? Because then we can't be manipulated based on our emotions of being in that state of anger or frustration. We have that sort of in our view, in our scope, and I don't want to say under control, but when we have those tools in our scope and in our view, then we can draw on them at that time, right? So it's just using the tools that we have as well. All right, let's see our gateway. And if you've got cameras in place, that's good. That's good. Sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous being. I'm like, and what does that have to do with this reading? We're moving forward on our magic zebra. So I don't know if zebra has anything to do with you on your personal journey. Being a generous being can be with compassion as well, understanding. And also that with yourself too. All right, our Moonology card for you. Full moon in Taurus, detoxify. Oh, yeah. So cleansing your space, clearing out the energy, making it yours. Maybe putting salt along the doorway, salting salting the line of entry. Got the full moon action too. And a cow or an ox. It's the ox. And detoxify. right? So we don't want to hold the emotions. We don't want to seethe in the emotions. We'll detox from those. We'll let them have their place. Deep breath. Huyen! All right, Mr. Jones, I hope that gives you some answers. If you need anything else, please let me know. Okay. Detoxifying. Yeah, cleansing that whole space. Oh, and the world card just slipped out too. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right. Thank you, Mr. Jones. I hope you have a better day going forward. And I hope everything works out in your favor. 46 months. Holy smokes, girl. They're always a pleasure. All right, Huyen, you're up next. Is market this weekend or last? It's this weekend? Last weekend. Ha. Thank you, thank you. Last weekend, how was it? Right, right. Oh, are you taking time to rest today? And do you have any questions? Yeah. I'm glad it was okay. So immediately they're showing me this hallway of light. This is so cheesy. A hallway of light, like just a hallway. It's very bright. It's white. It's golden. And all these doors in the hallway. And it's just like, pick a door. That's what's next. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, Spirit. Open the door. Show me what's there. Let me say. We've got the Page of Cups coming through. We've got the Tower moment in reverse with the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. All right, y'all. What is with the twos and the pages coming out today? Boom, boom, boom. Fresh new ideas. Communication with self. There's been a lot of like almost jumping the matrix with this full moon energy that's come through. And we're getting drawn outward. More of us is being required from the universe. Right? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position with the Ace. So it's something that's a little different, new ideas, but you always have new ideas. So with these pages, we're looking at this Page of Cups going forward with gifts, flowers, gifts. We've got the Page of Wands, sort of like a movie valet in the movie theater. It's like your seat is this way, and it's got the light in its hand on the stick and these hot spicy peppers. So we're feeling hot, feeling on fire going forward. Tower moment and Two of Pentacles in the middle of this is just releasing old thoughts and beliefs and old habits and patterns. Easier said than done. And then allowing that sort of practice going forward. So here are the pages. Here are the pages. So there's lots coming your way. This page is actually on the way forward, and this page is like showing the hand forward, right? Everything is coming forward with gifts. We've got the Tower moment and the Two of Pentacles. And this Two of Pentacles is interesting. You'll notice that we're blowing bubbles instead of balancing on this, right? So we're laying that foundation going forward of what we're wanting to do. But it is sort of like a big, okay, I have to do this. But it's still following through. And we've got these three fireworks that are coming off of the Tower card, and we're only taking two things forward. So if we look at this, we've got the 3, 1, 2, 3, but we are only taking, we've got the 1, 2, 3, but we are only taking these next two forward. We're speaking that into existence. 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Pentacles. And it's like, try not to review things so much because you'll talk yourself out of it. So if it feels like a good idea, it's 11:11 right now on my clock. If it feels like a good idea and you're like, I should probably do that, and you make a quick decision in that way, then, and it feels right and in alignment, that's the sort of things that we're looking at, okay? Simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. And maybe that's where that tower moment is too, where we're not being so busy. Like I said, we're taking 3 things. We've got 3 things available there, but we're only taking 2 forward. So simplifying things, making it easier, right? Rather than grasping for more, making it easier to see what works. See what our moon card has to say. Keep your heart open. First quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. See, and we have this cups, this page of cups, giving you that cup, feelings, feelings, feelings going forward. Opening up a little bit. And keeping your heart open too. That tower moment is just like, oh, now we're cracked wide open. Might as well stay there. Might as well stay there. And simple yet spicy. All right. Yeah, just keeping it nice and simple. If it feels like it's getting too complicated, stop for yourself and take a moment and just be like, okay, can I simplify this in any way? Why am I doing this way? Sometimes we have to stop and ask ourselves, what is our why? Because when we know certain things, right, then we'll do different things. Very busy, always on the go. When's your next market? Weird. Do you ever do pop-up shops in 2 weeks? Nice. Very nice. Oh, I've been busy, but good. All of the above. So it's been lovely. Thank you for asking. It was an amazing market this last weekend. Met up with so many healers, so many new vendors. The space was beautiful. There was a lot of stuff going on in town, and we still had a lot of things come through. But the connections were amazing. So yeah, it was perfect. It was so good. And my co-creators are just amazing. Yeah, 100% awesome. Right? So don't get me wrong, the universe has been throwing a lot of shit, but at the same time, it's just like, oh, compost for my vegetables. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I saw that this morning. Thank you. That's wild. That's wild. 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 So yeah, after this fair book, I'm clear on digital projects. So that's exciting. And we'll see what's next. We'll see what's next. Whew. So I noticed that YouTube here has a podcast button now. Ha, yes, we're in a new season. And I'm like, everybody's always saying if you have 20 minutes, like the mentors, right? If you have 20 minutes to talk about one thing, what would that one thing be? And it's like, oh, well, I could talk about a few things for 20 minutes. Oh, well, you should start a podcast. And, oh, well, maybe I have time. So I don't know. It's wild, like the things that are coming through, right? So, ooh, yes, you're yearly reading. Okay, is there anybody that needs a card before I go? Oh, that Two of Pentacles. And the moon. Spirit made me draw a moon card on my door. Now it's the full moon. Oh, that's wild. Podcasts are a big thing now. All right, so we're going to finish up the day with the Two of Pentacles and the moon. Again, those bubbles that we're choosing and not juggling. Blowing bubbles out in the sunshine. My friends, thank you so much for coming in today. It is always an honor and a pleasure to read for you. My happy place. It really is. Thank you. You as well. Much love, light, gratitude. Lots of excitement. Remember to shake your booty and have some fun. Next week, I will post and let you know when our reading is going to be. It's a crazy ass week. But yes, I love you guys so much. You are all amazing. Thank you for sharing this energy with me. I will catch up with you later. Wow. Pages and twos today, so pay attention to your signs all around the universe. You guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see you.